Welcome to Hangar 51. Can you hear me? It's first time doing this. I'm coming to you live from the Imperial airfield inside the Camptons. This is inside my tent. There you are. Hello. Yeah, sorry guys. It said I was live, and then it said it lost connection. Try again. I kept trying, so I stopped it and then restarted it, and now it's working. I guess. So I don't know how well this is going to go, guys. So I got my smart checker powering the phone with a fresh 6-cell battery, so we should be good for at least 2 hours, if not more. Yeah, I'm camping. No, I'm at the Imperial flying event. This is E-Jet week down here at Mulberry, Florida. Yeah. And this is the event I was at last year when I lost the Avanti. Hello, George, Rando, Barry, Jackson RC, Jeff's Custom. Kenny's phone still uses 3G. Probably. Hey, this is a pretty new phone. I mean, it's a LG. What is it? A Solo 4, Silhouette 4. One of those. I don't know. I forget the name of it. So I look taller in the tent. Yeah. So I don't know why I keep losing connection. I got 5 bars. You know, it looks like I've got a great signal, but it keeps interrupting the stream. So yeah, I'm down here in my tent. So I fixed my old heater. So here's what I found out about space heaters, guys, just so keep you up to date on that. Even though they're all 1,500 watts, because they legally can't go any bigger than that. I think the size matters. I think for the garage, I think the biggest heater I can get is going to do the best job. You know, that little tiny ceramic one doesn't really put out any. You know, it puts heat out, but it, you know, like right here. You know, there's, you know. So my old heater's doing a great job. It's underneath the table here. This is my picnic table that I'm talking to you from, and it folds up. It's in the car. So I have 6 jets in the car: the picnic table, the tent, the canopy, some chairs, all of my batteries, chargers, clothes, computer. Just in case I could go Wi-Fi, didn't work. Cooler. Yeah, so we got a shitload of stuff in the car. It's a big car. So, but anyway, yeah, 1,500 watts of blowing air. Yep. So so my generator's handling this heater just fine. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's warm in here, but it's taking the chill out of the air, you know, so it's not chilly cold in here. There's good warmth under the table. I got the heater under the table, and so the table is capturing all the heat, and then so the table's nice and warm, and the heat's coming out around the table. So so it's not bad. It's doing all right. It's not too bad. And so maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Try to get you some some action. I guess things don't really start till Saturday, and but we'll try to get you some footage tomorrow too. Am I poaching my eggs? No, it's not that hot. But I did go out to the bathroom, and then I came back. You know, I unzipped the tent and walked in, and, you know, it's not bad in here. It's really not too bad. This little heater is doing a pretty good job. And the heater I'm using is older than me, guys. This was, I think my grandparents owned this heater. It's an oldie but a good one. I can show it to you, I guess. Let's try this. I haven't tried the remote thing, but let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's the heater. Of course, you can't see anything, but looks like all you can see is the element. But it's just got an old heating element in it. It's a wound up, you know, piece of wire around a ceramic tube, and it's about a foot wide, I'd say, and then it's got a very slow turning fan behind it. And what it does is that the element, there's a like a stainless shield around the back of it, and the element is heating up that steel shield, and the fan is blowing the air over the shield and out the top and the bottom. So it's not enough air flow to feel a breeze. It just pushes the heat out, and that's what makes it work so good. It really works good. You know, I've been repairing this heater for years, and I did it again, but I'm still going to buy what I'm going to buy for the shop. This is perfect for when I'm on the road, like today. But for the shop, you guys had suggested I get one of those oil heaters. I think I might just do that. I'm really looking hard at that. Yeah, I just need something that's pretty big. Yeah, I could make toast on this for sure. Yeah. Believe it or not, as old as that thing is, it has a safety in it. You know, a knockover safety. It's got a switch in it. If it's not sitting upright, it shuts off. You know, it's a tilt type switch. So, Paul, what's up? How you doing, man? Right, Ron, how you doing tonight, man? So anyway, so that's the plan. I'm looking at some heaters. I'm really looking at these oil ones now. You guys have been recommending for out in the shop. But this one's going to be my road one because, you know, it's very small. You know, it's about this tall and about this wide. So it's about, I'd say it's probably a foot tall and then probably maybe 16, 18 inches wide. It's a little wider than it is tall. It's almost square. So it's pretty easy to put in the car, and it's doing a really nice job warming up the tent. I'm really kind of surprised. It's working better than I thought. Photon, how you doing, Ricky? Deuces Wild, what's up? Tara, hey Jim, how you doing, man? So what I'm doing, I don't know if you guys have done this on your phone, but when you put the phone in landscape the way I have it, the chat comes up on the screen and then fades out if nobody says anything. So definitely going to miss some of your comments, guys. So if you ask a question, just ask it again. You know, and just keep asking it until I acknowledge it, because it's a little different to do it this way. And this phone is freaking out on me. What's that mean, Eric? Your phone, my phone. Yeah, so I don't have, well, I have a Kindle, but I don't have, I brought the computer with me. I've got everything here that I do the stream at home with, but I don't have a hotspot on this phone. This Boost phone I have, I can't find a hotspot. I tried to look one up. Hey, Rich, when are you coming? You'll be here tomorrow. What time? You should have came tonight. You could have been in the tent with me. It's got plenty of room. It's huge. Look at here. I got some of my stuff on the ground over here and over here, and then behind me over here's a fan, and then this is the back bedroom here, and all the airplanes are in there. So, well, all but one. Like my little, the F5, the 105. Yeah, the 105's right there. But everything else is in the back room. Yeah. So this is a new one. I haven't done this before. And, I always had a live button up in the corner, and then tonight I went for the button, it wasn't there. They moved it. YouTube can't leave nothing alone. So now there's a plus button at the bottom, and if you press the plus button, then it brings you up a menu for go live, upload a video, and that wasn't the way it used to be. It was just like it was on my screen at home, where there was a button you just press, and then that menu would come up, but it wasn't a plus. It was a picture of a camera. And now they took the and that's what I used to have here, too, on my phone. Been looking at it for a year now. And just wanted to kept thinking, should I try this live thing on my phone? You know, I don't think the quality will probably be that good, but... Yep, portable hanger. Yep, that's it. We're flying thuds tomorrow. Oh, yeah, you got one too? Good. Mickey, what's up? I don't know if I can I back that up? Oh, I can. Look at that. So, Mickey, have you got a LX B25 also? I know me and Eric have them, and the Boozers have one, and of course RC Informer has one. Uh-oh, I don't know what that was. G-Day? What's G-Day? Oh, God. I gotta tell you guys, this is much warmer than my garage, because it's already 49 degrees here. And I am not freezing. This is not bad. Inside this tent with the heater going is just not that bad. I'm pretty impressed. TNRC, what's up? Hey, it went down to 29 last night at the house. Mafia, I've got 6 planes I brought the Blair Witch Project quadcopter. I have my little tiny Whoop quadcopter. Let's see. I was going to bring my turbo timber. I forgot it. I also forgot to bring the MiG that I'm selling. But I don't live that far away, guys. So tomorrow, if I need to go home, I can go home. It's not that far away. Probably less than 4 hours round trip to go all the way home and come all the way back. So if somebody wants the MiG, I'll go home and get it. I meant to bring it. I kind of ran out of time, ran out of room, ran out of... but really, I forgot. You know, I was going to take it, planned on taking it, and then I just forgot to load it in the car. I probably could have got it in there. I did something clever with some rope. I built a web inside the wagon on the roof, and now I can sling airplanes in the web above the other planes. So I probably could have got the MiG in that rope sling without too much trouble. And I just forgot to put it in the car. So I did bring the LX 810 though. That's here. I brought the FMS BA Hawk. I brought my 90mm Yak 130. I brought the 90mm Taft Viper. I brought the F4 Phantom, the E-Flight F4, and the 105. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all of them. And then my quad. They were out here flying night timbers. There were like 4 guys that are camping out over here, and they were flying night. All of them had night timbers. So they're out here flying those around. That was pretty cool. Oh, let's see, what else? That's pretty much it. Looking forward to tomorrow. I think it's going to be fun. This is a nice place, guys. I got to tell you. Yeah, Jerry does a great job running this club, and they have a pretty nice facility here. You know, it's better than the average. Nice paved runways. They've got 3 runways. They've got the main one that goes east-west. Well, let me think a minute here. Is that going? Yeah, it's going east-west. And then they have 2 diagonals that both go southwest northeast diagonal. There's one at each end of the runway, and so the crosswind's coming. If it's coming from the other way, it's a total crosswind. You probably if it's doing that, you might as well just use the main runway. But yeah, it's all paved. Big pavilion over here that you can pit in. They've got power here. There's 12 volt power there right now. And they've got a giant generator that they run back here during the day. So you get 110. I think they've got solar panels and a wind generator on the roof to provide more power. So yeah, they've got a nice setup here. It's a nice place. And if you want to join this club, they're running a special now. It's normally $200, which is pretty steep. But it's a big facility. So, but if you live more than 75 miles away, you can join the club for $75 a year. And that gives you all the privileges of everybody else that's here. It's just that they don't think you're going to be here very often if you live that far away. So, and I'm contemplating maybe joining the club, thinking about it. I don't know how often I'd come down here if I joined, but Probably not enough, honestly. I'm sure I could just be Jerry's guest or somebody else's guest. You know, come down here and just fly as a guest. So, no, I didn't bring the AL-37. Still got to paint it. Yeah, kind of, Mickey. Yeah. Rich Baker's, his trailer's here. So I know he's here. His trailer's down there all locked up. He's afraid the boozers were going to switch the canopies again. You know, air marshaling. Yeah, he doesn't like it when people fuck with his shit. So, yeah, he's got his trailer down here all locked up. Nope, it's not in the box. No, I flew it several times. It's actually it's in my master bedroom. The fuselage it's over 6 feet long. It's standing up behind the door, and then the wings are next to the bed. So yeah, I gotta paint it and put the decals on it, and then I'm gonna. But as soon as I get my trailer unloaded, so I can go pee on the tire. No, I should go pee on the locks. So when he goes to unlock it, it's like, oh, what's this? Wes, what time are you getting here? Our affiliate sponsor for tonight is Wendy's. Well, I'd say he took it. I mean, you know, you guys made him unhappy, but he really didn't do a whole lot of bitching or, you know, want to fight you or anything, you know. But, you know, you knew you made him mad. You know, it was pretty obvious. So, but didn't cause a fist fight. You didn't lose any friends over it, you know. You guys are still friends. So, but yeah, he don't like it when people fuck with his shit. How many warbirds you got, Eric? No, I know he wasn't happy. But at the same time, he wasn't, like, furious. You know, just very, very irritated. Very, you know. Yeah, it just, because I think the last thing he said to Wes as he was leaving is, don't let anybody fuck with my stuff. So who fucks with the stuff? Wes. With his sidekick air marshal. Yeah, there you go. I put a big zip tie in his drive shaft. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. We had a great time, guys. I got to tell you. You know, Marshall down here, he's a funny guy. He is a lot of fun to hang around. He really is. Yeah, we had a lot of fun back in November. So, if you guys want to go south in the wintertime, yeah, you should come to one of these events. You know, because it's a good time down here. Good people. It's a nice field. Usually the weather's pretty good. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to go up to 76 tomorrow. So I think it's supposed to go down to 49 tonight, but I think we're past that already. It went, like I said, it went down to 29 last night. My trailer couldn't handle it. The heat was running full bore, and I could not keep it warm in the house. It was freezing in there. Well, okay, not freezing, but when you're trying to sleep, you know, and it's probably, you know, like 62 is the best I could keep the heat. It's cold. I don't want to sleep in 62-degree weather. I guess Chuck's not coming, huh? Papa Boozer? Are they out traveling? What was that? Hang on a minute, backing up. Yeah, you can, that's what we're doing right now, Lee. I'm streaming live from the field on my phone. I was going to use a hotspot so I could use my computer through my phone, but it won't let me hotspot. Yeah, Eric, we're on Duke Energy here. At least I am. Not everybody is. Actually, I am not. I take that back. But Duke is a big part of Florida. Where I live, there's a small energy company called Withlacoochee Power. And, of course, they're buying their power from Duke. But they have my area. So it's not like I can pick Duke over them. It's not a choice. Now, they do have a big turbine jet engine to power a generator when we have outages, and when that happens, then Duke will buy energy from Withlacoochee. So they kind of help each other out, I guess. Coochie power. Wiggle-a-coochie. Yeah, no, that's funny. You guys are making fun of it. My ex-wife can't say that to save her life. I can't even remember all the pronunciations she has for it, but it's hilarious. You know, Witchalahoochie, and I don't know. She screwed that up for years. She finally got it now, but it was hilarious. But yeah, Duke's in most of Florida. I just happen to live in this one little area where Withlacoochee is in charge of. That's how you sleep? Oh my God. So what time are you getting here tomorrow, Wes? Yeah, better than a hoochie. Oh, hang on a minute. That just zipped right on by. Oh, did they cancel Null again this year, George? Oh, that sucks. Probably about 4:35 p.m. Oh my God, you're not flying at all tomorrow, huh? You're only going to fly Saturday and Sunday? Damn. Oh, that sucks. Well, you guys, you know, let's have our own Joe Null down here. You know, we don't even have to come to this field. We can go to my field. My field's huge, you know. So you guys can all come on down. We can just set a date, you know, Joe Null date, and have our own flying. You guys come on down. It won't cost you anything. I don't know what it costs at Joe Null. It won't cost you anything to come down to my field. You can camp right there. There's no hookups or anything, but if you're self-contained, no problem spending the night. You know, you can come down and, you know, park your trailer, motorhome, you know, camper, tent. I set this tent up at the field quite often, actually, if I'm going to spend the night, because that way I don't have to put the planes back in the car. I can just leave them in the tent for the night. Yeah, if they don't cancel Jet Jam. So I'm going to try to make that this year. We'll see what happens. I'm not anticipating any moves or anything this year from anybody, but I am a little worried about job. You know, if a job comes up, I'm going to have to take it, and then I'll end up missing Jet Jam. So we'll see. I don't know what the hell Biden's doing. We'll have to wait and see how this goes. Yeah, jelly jam. Yeah, we need to get us some Jet Jam. Yeah, I know. They give you a jar of jelly at Jet Jam, or jam jelly. Jelly jam. It's jam. It's a little jar of Jet Jam. I don't know where they pick their jets to get the jam out of them, but you know, I don't even know what kind of jets they use for Jet Jam, but it's probably fresh. Mike, you coming out tomorrow? Cool. Just look for the tent. It's already up. Didn't need any help this year. No wind today. I could hang the camera up here and we could have rafter cam. I just can't. You know, I thought maybe I could... if I could get the phone connected to the computer, I wonder if YouTube would recognize that OBS is live, you know, open and live on my computer, and wait for me to send a signal from it. So it would kind of act like a hot spot. So I was wondering if that would work or not. What flavor was it? Start a campfire. Is that legal there? We have campfires at our, at our field. I don't know if it's legal here or not. But yeah, we have a fire all the time at our field. They've got wood stacked. Oh my God. It's about 7-8 foot high, and the whole length of a 45-foot trailer. The backside of the trailer, it's a regular 18-wheeler tractor trailer, 45-footer, and it's almost to the roof of it high, leaning up against it, and the whole length of wood that's already been cut for fires at the field. So it's pretty much a fire going 24/7 during the winter months. Usually the morning crew gets there, there's still hot coals from the night before, and they just, throw more wood on the fire and it starts right back up. And they keep it running all day long. People sit around the fire all day long. It's pretty neat. So, don't forget about a whole tree. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that'll be getting cut up probably next year. They'll cut that up for firewood. The tree that got hit by lightning when I was standing under it. Yeah, they'll be cutting that up soon. It's all dead. Everybody keeps telling me, oh, it might survive. Trust me, it's not going to survive. It's dead. The termites are already eating it. Trust me. It's just one day we're going to come in and half it's going to be laying on the ground. When the termites eat enough of it, it's just going to fall apart. So, yeah, we've got hey, Rich. Hey, I peed on your tire. I hope you don't mind. Wes made me do it. We have a giant stove out in the camper at our field, and when we have parties out there, like for the 4th of July, Bo, the owner, he brings a giant generator. I mean, a big son of a bitch, and he powers up the oven, and he bakes peach cobbler and what's the other one? I don't know, some kind of a blueberry, I think, cobbler. So he does a couple of cobblers and he cooks them right there at the field in the oven. So and he makes us chili all the time. I mean, when it's cold, he's always bringing chili to the field. He bakes a big pot of chili and brings it to the field the next day, and usually there's leftover enough for a whole day Sunday too. So we eat chili Saturday and Sunday. They tried to kill me. It didn't work, but they tried. Yeah. Yep. Hey Frank, what's up tonight? How you doing? That's one thing we don't have very, we have a porta potty out in our field, but we own it. It's not a rental, and it's a real piece of crap, and it's very horribly taken care of, so nobody really uses it. I mean, if it's a real emergency, somebody might use it, but most of us go down the street. There's There's a Wendy's, a Home Depot, Publix, McDonald's, all less than a mile away. And everybody usually just goes down there and uses one of their bathrooms. Not too many people use our porta potty. It's pretty disgusting. You know, it's from the 50s. It's old. It's an old piece of crap. We need to get a new one, or just get a service to bring us one, and you know, you pay the rental and they take care of it. Bo don't want to do it. He's not interested in it. One of the other guys, the one that took it upon himself to take care of that, and he just died a couple weeks ago. So I imagine the porta potty's going to just go away, unless somebody else decides that they're going to take care of it, but I don't think so. Yeah, Mickey, that was pun intended, I guess. Yeah. Rich, have you got the L39 with you? Is it in the trailer? Nope. Oh, that's too bad. Would have loved to have seen that. Only 300,000. Hey, it's a two-seater. You know, you guys could go halves, and then you could both be in it, flying it at the same time. So, there you go. I don't know. I think, as far as all of us, I think the best show so far has been Wes's Toys for Tots show in November last year, because a bunch of people were here. You know, a bunch of us YouTubers. Oh, it does it, Rich? Oh my God. Hey, Pay It Forward, how you doing tonight, man? How is Seth, Rich? Do you like that show? Man, I know that the flight test boys went there one year and they frickin' hated it. It was either Seth or Neff, one of those two. They said it was horrible. So, which one of those shows is the bad one? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a cold one. They're outside. It's colder out there. Oh, baby, these are cold. Woohoo! Wow. These are cold. Okay. Now that's the back room. I went outside. Airplanes are in the back room. That's it. Settled down on the pepper. Why? Good stuff. Sure, I'll come get you. There's two campers down here on the end west pass where the food guy was. You know, the Cuban guy. You know, where they have their set up for food. Past there's two campers right out on the flight line, you know, parallel to the flight line that are set up. I'm not sure if there's more down there or not, but yeah, that's all it's here, is those two campers and me. Unless there's another camper in the back I didn't notice, but yeah, I think there's just the three of us here. Oh, so you like Seth? Okay, all right. And that's still on. Where's that held, Rich? Guys, I'm just amazed at how good this heater's working. It's really just not that bad in here. It's not gonna be warm enough for me to stay out here. I'm gonna have to sleep in my car tonight, but at least during the show, I'm not freezing to death like I am in my garage. This thing's working really good. Oh, it's in Georgia. Oh, no kidding. Okay. Interesting. So we're all going to stay at Marshall's house. Why are we sending out a link of Hodge's Hobbies? What is that for, Jeff? Oh, I get to tell to Hodges Airfield. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Richard, you've been flying that new Arrows F-15, aren't you? What kind of flight times are you getting on that? Fred, what's up? Because I'm out at the flying field. That's why I'm in my tent. I'm at the Imperial Airfield down here in Newberry, I think it is, or something like that. This is the Florida E-Jets weekend. So I'm down here holding my spot. I guess Wes will be here tomorrow. Rich is already here. RC Informer. His trailer's over here. Either he went back home. Did you go home, Rich, or are you staying in a hotel down here? Oh, Tug Hill, thank you, man. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. That's just awesome. Thank you. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, when you guys, that's what helps keep this channel going. You know, you guys, you know, listen. I love doing it, and I just no complaints at all. But you guys just have no idea how much work this is. It's a lot of work to put all this together and keep doing this. It's but I love it, so it's not. I'm not complaining. I do love it. Yeah, or Marshall, I guess that would be technically true. I suppose I don't see why not. You know, I mean, you are, you know. Yeah, I know, Lee. You finally changed it. We all knew you as Tracy for a while there, till you changed your name. Noons, what's up? Good to see you, man. Uh-oh, that one just slid right on by. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Wes. Yeah, I'm homeless and living in a tent. Yep. Yep, at the airfield though, so it's not a bad gig. So if we do a null at our field, that would be closer for everybody. Dennis, about 2 hours closer for you. You wouldn't have to come all the way down here to Imperial. You could just stop off in Wesley Chapel where I fly. So that'd be closer for you. Yeah, so we could schedule our own null. Thanks, Ken. Are you bugging out? Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, just 1,200 miles instead of 14. Yeah, about 30 minutes out of Tampa, yep. Yeah, depending on traffic, I can be there quicker. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 20 miles. So, you know, I've gotten to the airport in 11 minutes from my house, but I won't tell you how I did it. So, what, about putting on an event down here and having them sponsor it? Is that what you're talking about, Eric? Oh, your NX10 is going to be here. They finally shipped. Ride the lightning. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's how I did it, Fred. That's exactly how I did it. No, they were still revolting. That's why I left. I couldn't take any more midgets. You know. So I bugged out. I'm in my tent, out at the flying field. YouTubing on my phone. You know, Rich, if you wanted to do grass op videos, the field that I fly at in Wesley Chapel would be perfect for you, because you'd have 24/7 availability. In the middle of the day, any day of the week except the weekends, there's nobody at the field, so you wouldn't have to. We hardly have any gas planes flying there, so you wouldn't be fighting having a gas airplane sound in the background while you're trying to shoot a video. It's a really nice place. You should come out and fly there. Well, apparently Georgia is as far south as they wanted to go. Well, I could do a live stream from my field, you know, on a Saturday or Sunday when there's something to see besides just me flying. And, you know, I could do that. I don't know what time of the day would be good for all you guys, but, you know, I'm usually there all day. You know, I usually pack up and try to be there by 9 o'clock. And I don't go home until like 7 o'clock. You know, it's dark when I'm packing the car, because I have night fly stuff, and I stay until I'm usually the last one out of there, if not one of the last. Lately, there's been a couple of nights where the guys have been night flying with wings that are lit, you know, night fly wings. They're pylon racing, which is fun to watch. I don't have one of those yet. I guess you guys heard the train. I imagine that came across pretty good. I don't think I can tell. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I'd have to go I'd have to go back to portrait to see how many people are in here. Hearing trains is music 2 years. George, do you live by railroad tracks? I used to. In Ohio, I lived by railroad tracks. We could hear the trains all the time. I have a Night Timber X. Pay it forward. I turned my timber into a Night Timber X. They had all this stuff on sale dirt cheap. The fuselage, the wings, everything I needed to light it. So I bought the parts. They were like 80% off, 60, 80% off. I got the stuff so cheap. So I'm transferring all the bits from the timber into the Night Timber X. But trying to buy I want the green decal sheet though. I don't want the red decals. I want the green decals. And they've been on back order forever. So as soon as they get back in stock, I'm going to buy the green decal sheet. But the plane's almost done. The fuselage is done. I just have to put the servos in the wing. And I've just had other projects right now to finish. But yeah, I just got to transfer the servos from the wings, and she's ready to fly, and then put the decals on. But I'll fly it before I get the decals. I ain't worried about that. So, and I got to order the parts to fix my RV-8, so I can fly that at night, which I'm going to do Monday. $46. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Oh, no kidding. $42 is the answer to everything. Spencer, you're stuck at the hotel again? What the hell do you do for a living, man? Oh, for a car lot, right? Why do you end up stuck at hotels all the time? Do you live a long way from the dealership? Oh, no shit. Wow, that's a long drive, dude. Wow. Yeah, I used to do that. When I worked at Disney, it was a 2-hour drive each way to go work at Disney. So, I did it for 2 years. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to quit. If I go back, I'm going to move. I'm going to move over by the flying field, which is closer to Disney. And, yeah, there were a couple times where the way the schedule was, I had to close, 4 o'clock in the morning, at Magic Kingdom, and then they wanted me to be back there at like 10 to open up at Epcot or studios, and I couldn't make the drive. I had to just sleep in the parking lot, you know. So yeah, I just slept in my car. Roy, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, the 2-hour ride home from Disney when I got off work at 4 o'clock in the morning sucked. I mean, really, really sucked. It wasn't so bad when I got off, when I finally bid into, because you have to bid for your routes at Disney when you're a bus driver. And I got into Epcot and Studios. And Studios is the best because they close early. You know, in the wintertime they close at like, I think 8. And in the summer they close at like 10. So worst case scenario, I'd be home by midnight. And Epcot, I was usually home by like 2. But yeah, Magic Kingdom stays open till 3, and we have to stay till 4. So I didn't get off work till 4, and then a 2-hour drive home got me home at 6. That was just horrible. Couldn't stand that. Good night, Eric. Yeah, on that Pitts, I do like it, you know, extra sensitive, you know, to do maneuvers. Man, that plane flies good. God, I love that thing. Jesus, that's such a good airplane. Yeah, my ex really doesn't like the working from home thing. I don't know why. They've been, so they asked for volunteers to work a 32-hour week. So she volunteered for that, and so she had Fridays off, and they just asked her to come back. She did that for about, at least 6 months now. She's been on 32 hours. And they asked her if she'd come back, and she said, of course. And so she's working tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's her first day back on a Friday. The only part of me that's cold right now is my back. Everything else is fine. You know, my legs are nice and warm under the table. The heat coming up here is nice. You know, the only thing that's cold is my back. I'll have to sit backwards for a while, guys. Hey, I have Danger Zone on my radio. My radio plays music, by the way. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, wrap up in the blanket. Yeah, I didn't bring a blanket. I've got some very heavy towels I could wrap up in. I've got another sweatshirt I can put on. Not sure it's going to help. It's, yeah, let me get this other sweatshirt. Hang on a second. I can't check the temperature right now because it's on my phone and I'm streaming on my phone. But it's definitely getting colder. But it's still warmer here than in my garage. For one thing, it's less drafty here than the garage. This actually has walls and doors. They're zip-up doors, but they're doors. You know, the garage doesn't have any of that, so it's a lot colder in the garage. Yeah, Paul, but I just let the car idle and run the heat. So the car stays nice and warm. I just let it sit there idle and run the heat. That's what I did in November down here at this particular event. It wasn't I had the tent up and everything, but it was too cold at night to sleep in the tent. And I didn't have a heater with me. See, tonight I got this heater with me, so, you know, if I had to rough it, I could. You know, I could put the bed right here on the ground, practically under the table, and then just turn the heater right at the bed, and it would probably be pretty decent. But I think I'd just as soon go sleep in the car. Yep, train coming. Yeah, that's the other thing. Damn trains run all night here. So, if you're used to trains, and I am, so it's like I said, I grew up around train tracks, so we used to hear the trains all the time. But these are close. I mean, it's right across the street. The train tracks parallel the road that this flying field is on. And it's just across the road. So, yeah, I'm not 300 feet maybe from the train tracks. Maybe a little more, but that's about it. They're pretty close. So, you know, when they hit the horns, it's pretty loud. Yeah, Yeah, usually they don't wake me up either, George. You know, it depends sometimes, but even here, I've been able to sleep right through them. Not a problem. Yeah, see, for snow, I don't know why, but even this second sweatshirt now, my back is still cold. You know, it's not keeping my back warm at all. Go put pennies on the track. Oh, God, we used to do that for years. Oh, my God. Pennies, quarters, nickels, dimes. We put them all on the tracks. Yeah, we did that. We used to go get all the glass, those insulators from the power lines running next to the tracks. We'd get those. We collected shitloads of those things. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, tons of that stuff, tons. I used to have a whole shitload of those insulators. I don't know where they are. I might still have them, I don't know. When I moved out of my house, my mom was still, she was still living there, but she moved about 6 months after I did. She came down to Florida with me. But, you know, she didn't, anything I left behind, she packed up some of our stuff and mailed half of it to my brother and half to me, and he got my stuff and I got his. And then a lot of stuff she just threw away. And I think she probably threw away those insulators. Like, I don't think I've seen them. Yeah, George, my ex-wife just had that done. She was, you know, she's 72. She, you know, it took about a year for a full recovery, but she's doing great now. You know, there's no pain at all, no problem. You know, just, you know, the older you get, the longer it takes to heal. So, you know, she was in quite a bit of pain for that year. You know, it tapered off, you know, as the days went by, but it took about a whole year for her to finally stop, you know, feeling the pain. And now the other one needs to be done, so she's, you know, working her way up to having the other one done. So definitely want to wait till this COVID crap is over with. Oh, God. I don't know why I keep yawning. Holy crap. I guess it's because I'm cold. At least my back's cold. Yeah, see, I don't mind not sleeping in the tent. I really bought the tent for the airplanes. You know, that's more important. You know, I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep in the car. That's not a problem. But when I come out to the field with all these airplanes, especially the ones I have to put together, I hate taking them apart for the night to put them back in the car. So I bought the tent so I could just put all the airplanes in the tent. So if I want to spend the night, I don't have to take nothing apart, don't have to pack the car, just put them all in the tent, and if I sleep in here, fine, and if I sleep in the car, that's fine too. But at least the tents are in, you know, the planes are in the tent. And so I really like that. That's why I bought such a big tent. Got big airplanes, so I wanted them in the tent. And that's working out great. Like I said, the back bedroom is all the jets are back there right now, and I've got all of this room up here. So yeah, we could do a circle jerk in here. Probably about 9 or 10 of us could sit in chairs in a circle and just sit in here all night bullshitting, you know. So put a small gas heater right in the center. You know, it would just warm the place up, and we could all sit around it making s'mores. First tent I've ever owned, guys. I love it. It's a good tent. I really like it. Sometimes the chat stops showing up. I have to come over here and touch the screen and get the chat to show back up. Lee, I'm 60. I'll be 61 this year. Yeah, whiskey will warm me up? Yeah, sure, Dana. All right, Gavin, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. It definitely doesn't pay to wait. You know, the earlier the better. Get it over with. You'll heal faster. Oh, there's no problem fitting a lazy boy in here. Christ, you could put 10 of them in here. This tent's huge. Yeah, the problem would be getting it in the car, but no problem getting it in the tent. Yeah, George, my ex, when they put her hip in, she was walking that day. Of course, that was before the pain meds wore off. You know, she was feeling no pain and walking around on it, and then, you know, then the next day it was like, oh shit. That's when the pain, you know, hit. Aluminum foil on the tie-down straps. Well, you know, Paul, it's pretty funny. These tie-downs are reflective. So if you're outside with a flashlight, they just sparkle. You know, there's no problem seeing them as long as you got a light on. They just light up like neon almost. It's amazing how bright these tie-down straps are. The material has reflective little reflective bits sewn into the tie down, the material, the thread, and they just glow in the dark as long as you got a flashlight on. JCB, how you doing, man? Oh, you're never going to stop buying planes, Lee. Trust me. Just ask me and Eric. Oh, my God. Yeah, I want them all, too. I have to keep saying, like, right now, the sale on the Husky, and I've got $45 of coupons I can use too, so I can get a Husky damn cheap. But it's just, God, right now I don't have any room for them. I got to wait till the garage is built. These sales are killing me because I just don't have any room for them. I got about eight or 10 planes in the boxes right now that I can't build because I got no place to put them. So, but that the sale's still going on the Husky, so I'm tempted. All right, Bose, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to have you here, man. Alan, good evening, sir. How you doing tonight? Coming to you live from the Camptons. Oh, I never said that one, Jeff. God, I knew right away I would have. I bought my DX6i, and I knew I'd fill those 10 plane slots real quick. That was never even a thought. Yeah, George, I just bought it. It was calling my name too, so I bought it. It's here. I brought that one. I almost brought the new Avanti I'd picked up. That used one I bought. I almost brought it. I decided not to. Yeah, I've already got the Fly Zone Beaver. But yeah, that's on sale right now too. That's another one that I wanted to get. Yeah, what's Linda's answer? Too many, right? That's Linda's answer. How many planes you got? Too many. All right, Shadow. Talk to you later, buddy. Yeah, I love the one, George. I like it in that orange and white scheme. That's my favorite. God, I love that thing. And when Freewing came out with that 90mm one, oh my God, I wanted that thing so bad. But it got too expensive, and I don't think I'll probably get it now. It's too expensive. You got detailed instructions on a Dynam plane? Really? You're kidding. Holy crap. That's a first. Yeah, listen, guys, I don't buy them so much to fly them as I do just to look at them. When I see a beautiful plane like that, I got to have it. Whether I fly it or not, I just got to have it. I want to look at it. Just to know that it's a flyable model than just a plastic static model. Just makes it so appealing to own it. Not that I've flown everything. I have no planes I have not flown. Well, I take it back. There's one plane I haven't flown. Only because I've had trouble setting it up, and the landing gear won't work off grass. The B2. I've been thinking about hand launching it, but right now I can't get to it with the way the living room's a mess and the planes are in racks that I can't get to. No, not tonight, guys. This is going to be an early night tonight. Even though I'm warmer here in the garage than in the garage, it's the heater can't keep up. The temperature's dropping, and it's starting to get cold in here. The heater's doing a good job, though. I got to tell you, because as cold as it is in here, holy crap, it's freezing outside. So, yeah, the heaters just can't keep up. Just like last night when it went down to 29 degrees. The ex thought our heater broke. And I laughed. I said, no, the heater didn't break. The heater's not supposed to work this hard. It's frickin' Florida. It's not supposed to go down to 29 degrees. So, yeah, it was freezing in the house last night. We have two fireplace, those fake fireplace heaters. Well, actually, we have one fireplace heater that's in the bedroom, and she had that on. And out in the living room, she had bought this. It's beautiful. It's about a foot square, I guess, and about 2 feet tall. It's a box, with glass windows all the way around, and it's got a candle inside of it. And the candle, you can change if it's a flicker or steady on. You can change the color of it from yellow to a yellowy white to a pure white. You can change the how bright the candle is. You can dim it and stuff. And it has a heater in it, so you can turn the heat on. So I had the heat on last night. And that heater works really good. That's a really nice, but it's too pretty to put in the garage under the table, and too expensive. I don't think that thing was that cheap. But it's a nice heater. It does a nice job. So I had that on last night, and I was still freezing to death. I just couldn't get warm last night. I was all bundled up in a blanket. The heat was on, and holy crap. Yeah, it was just, it was cold when I put my phone on this morning and it said 29 degrees, I was like, oh my God. So, yeah, see, I very rarely get rid of planes, guys. I had the original plane I learned to fly with 48 years ago. I still have that. I have a couple of planes. Back then, I didn't have a lot of planes. I was only, 13 years old. So I didn't have a rich grandmother buying me planes or anything like that. So, I was cutting lawns and whatever I could do to buy what I wanted, and it wasn't very much. So I think back then the most I had at one time was like 5 airplanes, and that was a lot. But today, Christ, I buy them like they're candy. I just can't help myself. Anytime I can make some extra money, doing odd jobs or whatever, I usually, you know, just buy another airplane with it. Yeah, Ryan, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go warm up in my car. Well, I guess I could take the phone in there with me. That's true. I could do that. I didn't think of that. You know, I'm thinking like, you know, I got my rig all sitting here and it's not portable. This is portable. I guess I could go put it in the car. Of course, you're not gonna be able to see me. You know, there's no lights inside the car. I mean, there's a dome light, but you ain't gonna see shit. So you could hear me, but you won't be able to see me. You were running your AC last night. What was the temperature last night? What? Go get in my car? Yeah, I know. Ryan was in his car. Yeah, you couldn't see him. It was pitch black in the car. You know, we could hear the turn signal go off. Yeah, I'm mobile. Yep. I'm not thinking mobile terms. All right, I'm game if you are. I'm gonna go get in the car and try it and see how it comes out. How are we doing on battery here? Let's see what this thing says. Oh, we're still at 80%. My 6S is charging my phone while we're streaming, and it's still we're still at 80% on the battery pack I'm running the phone off of. The phone, I'm guessing, is probably up to 100% now. Let me switch this here a second. See if it'll tell me what. Oh, the phone's nice and warm. Ooh. Oh, it won't let me do that. Okay. Yeah, so I can't check that. Well, anyway, I'm sure the phone's fully charged. So when that battery finally dies, I'll probably have 2 more hours on my phone. So, if I can stay awake, we can go all night. All right, let me move a couple things here. Hang on a sec, I'll be right back. Wow. What a difference, man. That's a huge difference in temperature in here and out there. So I went and started the car. I'm going to let the car warm up a few minutes. Then we'll take this show on the road. So what did I miss while I was gone? See, that's why you need a storage yard like what I'm starting up, George. For people like you that aren't allowed to keep a trailer in your yard. You go down to your local storage facility and you park it there. That's exactly why I bought this property 7 years ago. And as soon as this garage gets built, because I already put the gate in and everything, I'm ready to go. SSLS1. What are you talking about, Fred? Did you buy a new car? What'd you buy? I'm looking. I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm not going to charge a lot. I want to make it very affordable for people to keep their stuff at my place. Now, I would rather have the yard full at $10 a park, than half full at $20. So yeah, I want it to fill up. Oh, an STSV. Oh, no shit. Yeah. It doesn't have an LS motor in it, though, right? That's a supercharged. Oh, what the hell's the name of that stupid motor? A North Star, right? Doesn't that have a supercharged North Star in it? Well, yeah, I've got some nice cars, guys, but they're not in the greatest of shape at the moment. Some of it's just been money issues, but not really. More of time and a place to keep them. My 95 Impala needs painted, and that's coming real soon. As soon as the garage is built, that's one of the projects that's going to get done first. The 96 SS needs some paint work done. Nothing major, just some light paint work. The whole car was painted a few years back. Well, it's been quite a few years now, but it still looked great. But I had a very, very minor fender bender. I just need to replace a fender and paint it. I could fix the fender, but hell, I've got so many spares, it was easier just to replace it. The 94, I had to do a motor swap, and the motor's in. I just haven't finished bolting it up. Again, because of the garage. I've been cutting down trees and getting the property ready for the garage, so I haven't had time. There's been time to fly airplanes and work on the yard. So I've been putting all the car stuff off, you know. I don't need those cars right now. So they're all a back burner right now. You know, I'm not going to get rid of them. I still love my cars, but and the 95 I drive, although I had a tire failure, and it's got special 18-inch wheels on it, and I don't want to buy another. I want to buy all new tires for the car, but I'm not going to do that till after it's painted. So I'm probably just going to swap a tire out. Just put something on it. I've got a set of Buick rims with good tires on it. So I think I'm just going to throw one of the Buick rims on the car, just so I can drive it around. You know, it's not like it has to look good on the wheels. It needs paint. It's, you know, so there's no dents in it. It's perfect. The car's perfectly straight. It just, you know, all the paint faded off of it. It's 27 years old. So I need to paint it and then put the new wheels with new tires on it, and then she'll look sweet. So, all right, let's try this mobile gimmick we got going on here and see how this works out. So we got that. Got my drink. The car should get pretty warm by now. So let's go check it out. So now I'm going to look like Air Marshal. I'm going to walk around with the phone pointed up, and you guys can watch me walk around. Of course, when I go outside here, it's going to get black, so you're probably not going to see me. Yeah, it's pretty dark. No moon tonight. It's pitch black out here. Now, we've got a Babcock furniture warehouse. That's what all those lights are. It's pretty far away, but planes have landed on the roof over there. But that's a Babcock furniture warehouse. So I'd take you on a tour over here, guys, to show you around, but you ain't gonna see nothing. It's pitch black out here. All right, let's see how we're doing in here. Oh yeah, that's getting pretty warm. All right, hang on a minute. Let me, gotta move a couple things around here. Alright, so let me do this. Turn those lights on. I'll put that up there. Let's see how we do here. Not very good. Alright, let me see if I can get some light on the subject here. Maybe if I turn this up. Get some lighting here. That's better. What is in the way? Oh, the cord. Okay, hang on a minute. Change that. I could tilt the wheel probably down. Get that out of the way. That's not too bad. I can't really get any more light. A flashlight. I really need a lantern. Do I have anything that's a lantern? Yeah, it's nice and warm in here. Roach, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it had a North Star in it. Yeah. Nice car, though. I like those cars. Yeah, see, my Impalas with the Corvette motors in them, no problem pulling, guys. It's got 330 foot-pounds of torque, so it'll pull a brick shithouse. The problem is the tongue weight. You know, some of these bigger trailers, they've got way too much tongue weight on them, and I have to put. Yeah, Fred, but it doesn't have, it's got an LT one, not an LS one. The LS motors came out in 97. The last year for LT was 96 for the Impala. So, yeah, it's got an LT one. A lot of guys have swapped in the LS ones. You know, it's doable. But, yeah, it comes with an LT one in it. So, yeah, I've got a couple of enclosed trailers to tow my airplanes in. One's a single axle, lightweight, no problem pulling that one. The tongue weight's fine. But I've got a big car. It's a car trailer, an enclosed car trailer, and it's heavy as a brick. Man, that thing's heavy. And, you know, I pulled it home, no problem, but the tongue weight was crushing the car. You know, the ass was dragging. But, yeah, the car pulled it, no problem. Yeah, don't trip on the pole. Thanks, George. I'm just catching up. A bunch of messages went by, so I'm going through them. Yeah, the Kenny Action Cam, yeah. GBLynden, what's up? How you doing, man? The building's farther away than the railroad tracks by far, probably twice as far. I'd say it's about a quarter of a mile to the building, I'd guess. You know, it's pretty far away. Like I said, guys have still crashed into the roof, but, you know, at that point you've probably lost orientation. You might be able to see the plane, but you probably can't tell the orientation of it at that point. I think that's why so many planes have landed on the roof. I'm not a very prepared camper. Well, I'm not a camper. This is my first tent. But what exactly did I not prepare for? Yeah, that's too easy, Frank. Hey, Frankie, you're new here, aren't you? Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'll take another nap. I probably will fall asleep in here. It'd be nice. It's nice and toasty warm. If I get comfortable, I'll fall asleep. You're putting some landing lights on your F-16. Cool, man. That's sweet. Oh, I'm only here for fun this year, guys. I'm not going to go for the longest flight or the best jet. I'm not going for nothing. I'm just going to be here, have fun, maybe do some videotaping. Oh, yeah, I guess I could turn the music on. Sorry about that. I meant to do that. Yeah, the lights are on inside. I've got the mirror here pointed toward me. It's got 2 map lights on it, so that's helping. It's not quite as dark as Ryan's car. Oh, God, you're right, GB. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to probably fucking ding me for that. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, I kind of have. I mean, I didn't bring a heavy blanket, but I have sheets and I have heavy towels that I would throw on the bed for a blanket. So I kind of have a blanket. I do have a flashlight. That's right here. It's right behind me here with my camera stuff. It's a really nice flashlight. It's a rechargeable flashlight. No, I don't have a propane heater, though. I got an electric heater because I have a generator. I wouldn't put a propane heater in my tent either. That freaking burn it down. The wheel's on the wrong side of the car. Yeah, that music played long enough to already get me in trouble. They'll just demonetize this video, no big deal. Man, I missed a lot of chats. I can't get caught up here. It's a 90s. It's not an 80s, but it's a 90s. All right, George. Have a good night, man. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, it's down to 48 degrees outside. I got a thermometer in the car. It's telling me. So yeah, the tent with the heater in it just can't keep up. I mean, it's nice in there. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely that crisp chill air. It's definitely knocking that down. So it's definitely warmer in the tent for sure. But it just can't keep up with these plunging temperatures. How long was I in the Air Force? I was never in the Air Force. Wish I was. I'd still be in if they'd have me. Wow, how far behind am I? Holy crap! Am I finally caught? I'm finally caught up. There it is. Jesus. All right, so let me angle this back. And I can get. I'll leave that up here. Like, there we go. That's a little better. That's funny, David. It's supposed to be good tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be 76, so it's going to be a beautiful day. I think they're forecasting rain late in the afternoon, and then Saturday's looking iffy for rain. And Sunday. I think there's even a more chance of rain on Sunday. See, the part about that, guys, that sucks is if it rains Saturday and Sunday, it makes it a bitch for me to take the tent down because you can't put the tent away wet. You know, it'll just get moldy and ruin it. So, you know, the tent's got to be dry. Now, worst case scenario, I'd take it down wet. As soon as I get home, I'd put it back up and just leave it there wet, let it rain on it, whatever, and then wait for a nice sunny day for it to dry out, and then I'd put it away. But depending on how Sunday goes, I may stay here Sunday night, go back Monday, go back home. I don't know. We'll see. We're just making it up as we go. You know, I don't have any set time frame, so whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I have the Blair Witch drone is here. The quadcopter. It's right behind me. I can turn that on. We'll have a green hue of light behind me. Let's try that. That might be pretty bright. Let's take... I got a battery right here. Let me plug this in and see what happens. That might be pretty funny. Oh, well, it lit up, but it doesn't really show green, does it? Did I accidentally put this thing in black and white or something? What the hell's going on here? What the hell? There we go. So how's that look? Yeah, that's the green monster. Hang on, let's see what happens here. No, I don't want to do that. How do I get that to go away? Try. No? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, so there we go. Yeah, now it's in color. You can see me better. You got all this green behind me. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how I got the camera in black and white. That was weird. I must have bumped something when I carried it out to the car, but now it's much better, and now you can see the green from the so I brought so it's a jet event, so the only thing I brought were jets, other than my quadcopters. I brought a couple quads. I was gonna bring my my turbo timber, UMX turbo timber, but I forgot it. So I have, let's see, I have the LX A10. It's the twin 70 millimeter. I have the FMS BAE Hawk. I have the E-Flight F4. I have the Taft Hobbies Viper, and I think there's one more. What's the other one? Oh, my the Freewing. Well, it was ready to fly, but the Freewing 90 millimeter Yak 130. And then I have one of those little toss and boss, the F105. So I have 6 jets. No, I was going to bring the MiG-29. I forgot it because I was going to bring it to sell it. You know, the little one, the Arrows MiG-29. You know, I'm selling it, and I was going to bring it to sell it here, and I forgot to bring it. But I can go home and get it. Like I said, I don't live that far away, So if I want to go home and if somebody wants it, I'll go home and get it. I'll let everybody know it's for sale. Yeah, the Outer Limits. Yeah, you're right, Alan. That's not bad. You're bringing 14 jets. Oh my God, Matt. You guys are crazy. When are you guys showing up, Matt? Yeah. Yeah, if I had red lights in here, the cops would be after me, yeah. All right, Wes. We'll see you late tomorrow. When you get here, you can pee on Rich's tire. So this is let me see if I can grab it. This might be tricky. This is the one Dave calls the Blair Witch Project. It's a V-tail quadcopter. And it's very you can see the orientation because this is the front, and if you tilt it, you see the back legs are V. So there's no problem seeing the orientation of this thing because it's not a true, four-legged, it's a V-tail, so it's so easy to tell its orientation when you're flying it. So and these green lights are bright as fuck. So let me go put it back underneath behind the seat. So we've got some mood lighting behind me, but not blinding. Yeah. You can see it from here and you're in New York. That's funny. Yeah, it's bright. It's easy to watch. It's a great flyer, night flyer, because you can definitely see it. I look like an alien. Well, it's Hangar 51, It's got that name for a reason. Am I ready for some WandaVision? Yeah, I'm ready for some WandaVision for sure. Oh, they'll start flying before the sun's up. There'll be people out flying already, that early. If Gavin was out here tomorrow morning, he'd be flying before the sun's up. He's usually the first one in the air out here. That kid, man, he's like a machine. So yeah, like at the Boozer event, he was out flying about 6. The sun didn't come up till about 7, I think. He was already in the air. He put these easy lights. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. He put these easy lights on his F-16 and went out flying first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm trying to phone home. I'm waiting for my ride to come pick me up. My car's got to look hilarious from outside with this green light inside. Because it's going to show out through the roof. There's a glass roof right here. And then all the windows all the way around. So it's got to be glowing green everywhere. It's got to look like an alien machine from what everybody else is looking at. Ground control. Yep, ET. There's a street cleaner out here. I haven't seen one of those in forever. Holy crap. No, I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in my car because I got the engine running. Got the heat on. It's down to 48, and the tent's starting to get cold. And since I'm mobile tonight, yeah, Mopower, the Hemis, they definitely weren't built for gas mileage for sure. That's funny. It does look like my steering wheel is on the wrong side of the car, but I guess that's because we're looking backwards. Yeah. So that is weird. Huh. It's very weird. I don't know why it does that. It won't show up. Interesting. Yeah, I've never done this before, so for my first time streaming on a phone. Learned a lot of different things. Interesting. All right, so how many are still in here? Somebody give me a count. What does that say? 29? Yeah, 29. Thanks, man. 69. Yeah, thanks, GB. The answer's always 69, right? Fuck Marshall's 42. Connection. Oh, we're back.
it says I'm back, but oh, there we go. Now the video's back. Sorry about that. We got cut off momentarily. No, just using the heater in the car. Not gonna go anywhere. Just got it dropped to 48 degrees here, and although the heater's doing pretty good in the tent, I gotta tell you, it wasn't good enough. I was getting cold, so I got double sweatshirts on, and my back was getting pretty cold, even with 2 sweatshirts on. A shirt and 2 sweatshirts. So and then everybody reminded me that, hey, you're mobile tonight. You know, you're on a phone. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I could go get in the car. So I did. Yeah, I'm an old car guy too, guys. I've got a 67 Camaro, and I've got an 86 Pontiac 2+2. That's that NASCAR special edition. And I've got a 56 sedan delivery. And let's see, what else do I have that's old? Everything I have is old. The newest car I own is a 96. I have 9 cars. And 96 is the newest car I have. I have a lot of old stuff. So, yeah, I think that's it for the old. What's that? We're trying one right now, Dana. One of the guys at the field bought a Radio Master, and he's got those $8 receivers, and we're trying to figure out how to bind them to the radio. I can't find a Radio Master receiver on the list of all the protocols that are available. So we just started farting around with it last Sunday. So yeah, we'll just keep farting with it. I like the radio though. The Radio Master radio's nice. God, that thing is nice. It feels good in your hands. It's substantial. The gimbals are, the Halifax gimbals are beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice radio. I can't believe it's only $150. That is crazy. 16 channels, talks, plays music, does everything you want it to do. You can't order a pizza, but it's only 150 bucks, guys. And it does every protocol out there. So, well, just about everything, you know. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. I know, Dave. I mean, it really is. It is off. It's just damn awesome. For 150 bucks, man. You know, why would you buy any other radio? Yeah, I don't care if you want to fly Spectrum or anything. Whatever you want to fly, I go for it. But my God, why wouldn't you buy that frickin' radio to fly it? Because, oh my God, that thing's nice. That is such a nice radio for 150 bucks. At any price. I mean, it's just a nice radio. I wish I needed a new radio, because I'd buy one. I don't need another radio. I have two functioning Tyrannus Pluses. I have a third one that's for parts. It was given to me. And then I have another Free Sky Tyrannus Lite, which is the smaller transmitter. It's probably original jumper size transmitter with 10 channels. I can't remember how many model memory it has, but you know, it's I guess they would call it a beginner startup radio. You know, I paid 50 bucks for it. It was definitely worth that. So, I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that? On Here We Go By what? What's my favorite jet to fly? My Taft Hobby Viper jet, a 90 millimeter, 1450 wingspan. Man, it's a big ass airplane. The 1450 millimeter on a jet is a big airplane. I love that plane. God, that thing flies so good. It's a good looking jet, and man, it just flies amazing. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite jet by far. Second favorite, I don't know. The F4, that E-flite F4, and I've got the non-gyroed version, guys. I bought the plug-in plane, not the bind and fly. So I just have a standard receiver in it. No stabilization, no gyros, nothing. And God, that thing flies good. It's such a stable, easy flying. You know, and it lands super nice and slow. You can really slow it down with the flaps. It doesn't do anything stupid. It's just a really good flying jet, and it looks good. It's just a nice jet. I really like it. It's a little too small. It's an 80 millimeter, but it's, you know, it's just a smaller jet compared to the others. But I really love that jet. The Avanti is, you know, still a great airplane, guys. I haven't flown an FMS Avanti yet, but the free wing Avanti is just a great airplane. You know, I can't say anything negative about it. I can say a few negative things about who sells it, but the plane itself is, you know, it's a good airplane. I really like that one. after that, I don't know. And like I said before, guys, I'm getting out of the jets. I don't want any more jets. Oh, my Yak 130 is an amazing flyer. That is a great airplane. If I was to say my favorite, I'd call that one my favorite because of how realistic the scaleness of that plane is. Unbelievable. It is so much scale detail on it. The landing gear. Oh, hang on a minute. I gotta unplug the drone. Battery's dying. Okay, flashlight. I got a super bright flashlight. Somebody said I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a flash. I got a flashlight, guys. Holy crap, this thing is sweet. Here, let's see if we can do the spooky. Ooh. How's that look? Yeah, I love this flashlight. It's rechargeable. It's a nice flashlight. So a trucker was coming down the road a little bit ago when the car was glowing green, and he literally almost stopped. And I'm sure he was looking at my car. Did we go all the way back to that? Did I get... No. Okay. No, I'm not going to overcharge it, Fred. I'm not doing that anymore. After losing the second one. When I lost the first one, I didn't know why I lost it. I had no idea what the hell happened. But the second time it happened, I knew what had happened. So I won't do that anymore. The chat is not working. You guys are chatting and it's not putting it on the screen. Christy! Hello, darling. How are you tonight? That's funny, Dave. So Lee, what do you mean flying time put you off? What do you mean by that? Oh, I'm comfy now. This is the seat's nice and comfy, and it's nice and warm in the car. So yeah, I'm doing good now. Although I'm falling asleep now. So I'm going to be calling this pretty quick, guys. I'm definitely getting tired. I was afraid that would happen. All right, Alan. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you, man. Uh-oh. Is WandaVision on? Are you leaving me for Wanda, Dave? That bitch. She keeps stealing my man. Yeah. I agree, Dave. I think she's a beautiful girl. I definitely like the girl. I don't know WandaVision. I haven't seen that yet, but you know, as far as women go, she's a keeper. It's definitely my kind of girl. Lost connection again. All right, for some reason I'm losing a cell tower or something, and I lose internet. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so yeah, listen, it's how you fly the jet. There are jets you can get plenty of flight time out of. It just depends on how you fly them. Now, some jets you just can't. Like, for instance, the Aero's MiG-29. You know, it doesn't matter what size battery you put in it, it's going to be 3 minutes. That's all you're going to get out of that jet. It just won't, you know, the wing loading's too heavy. It's just one of those jets that's, but like the Avanti is, you can get 15 minutes out of the Avanti pretty easily. Just throttle back, manage your throttle, you know, make sure, you've got the, you know, all the control surfaces are nice and even, you know, so that you have as little drag as possible. And yeah, that plane will fly for a long time. My Taft hobbies, normally the 90mm planes don't fly that long. Like my F-22, I haven't been able to get spectacular flight time out of it. I've gotten, oh, excuse me. I've gotten, I think about 7 or 8 minutes on that plane, but that's about it. You know, that's all I can milk out of that one. But the Taft Hobby 90mm, I flew it one day for 12 minutes because the landing gear wouldn't come down, and I kept screwing with it. So I was way deep into the battery, way deeper than I wanted to be. But, you know, I did make 12 minutes. Yeah, if you're going to fly it around at wide open throttle, burning holes in the sky, yeah, you're going to have a 3-minute, you know, flight no matter what you're flying. Thank you, Christy. But yeah, if you throttle back, manage your throttle, the plane's trimmed out, yeah, you can get 8 or 9 minutes out of most of them without too much trouble. Well, if it's all out of whack, it's fucked up. So, yeah, that was. So that was the flight time on a jet was my biggest reason for not getting a jet. And then Freewing came out with the Avanti, and I watched a demo video from Motion, one of the demo videos they shot, and I could tell that they were just cruising the thing around, you know, half throttle. It had wing loading was very light. I was like, in the landing gear on that thing was so good that I'm like, now that works for me. So that was it wasn't my first jet, but it was my first real jet. I had bought the 70mm, the twin 70mm Dynam 262 years ago. So that was my first jet. But you know, it I don't want to say it was underpowered, but for the power that they had in it and the 4-cell battery, it was another 3-minute flight. I mean, no matter what you did, you weren't going to get more than 3 minutes out of that damn thing. Now, mine's old, so that's probably got different motors and fans in it. I'm sure they've updated them since then. But yeah, that plane had no flight time. I converted it to a 6S, but I haven't flown it since I converted it. Mostly because I can't get to it. It's in the rack in the living room that I can't get to without rearranging the whole living room. So as soon as yeah, Kenny and the jets, yeah. So as soon as the garage gets built, I'll be able to get to all these jets. One of my first projects, I want to finish the 262 and get it back out. I converted it to 100 amp ESCs, so it's a 6X bird now. I moved the ESCs into the engine nacelles instead of in the middle of the fuselage strapped to each other, where they're just cooking each other. That was the stupidest thing ever. So I'm kind of anxious to try it now. It's a good flying plane. That Dynam 262 flies amazing. But it just had issues with... Yeah, Roach, maybe I can get somebody to film me tomorrow. Because I brought it with me. I have it here. So if I can get somebody to film... I know, Matt will probably film me. Matt's in here, right? Are you still in here, Matt? Yeah, I'll get Matt to film me. So you guys can see that thing fly. Once you fix the landing gear on that A10, it's a beauty. I mean, it's a great airplane. The detail's nice. It flies beautiful. Wing loading's light. Yeah, it's a great airplane. It just, the landing gear, it's horrible. Junk. Total plastic junk. So, that was the only problem I had with that plane. I got electric moves. The Havoc was a good, you could get flight time out of the Havoc. That was a good one. Yeah, you could throttle that one back and get long flights out of it, no problem. And same thing with the FMS Futura. You can definitely, throttle back and get some long flight times on that too. Like 12 minutes I'm talking, it's doable. But you got to keep the speed down in about the 60 mile an hour range, about half throttle or less. And you can get some good flight times out of it. So, all right, guys, I've had it. I'm falling asleep. I'm going to call it. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Hey, this was my first live remote stream. I hope it went pretty well. Oh my God, Dana. How much have you had to drink tonight? Night, Mickey. Miko. No, I'm just old. Old school, yeah, I guess I am. But I'm just old. Alright, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna call it. I'm just gonna shut my generator off and take a nap. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll try to get some video. I might go live tomorrow. If I do, stay tuned, guys. You might see me go live at any part of the day. More likely afternoon. I probably won't go live before noon. So, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. So,
Have a good night. I have no idea how to cut this damn thing off. Oh, wait, I think I have to do this. Yeah, that's how you do it. So, all right, guys. Hang on a minute. What did Marshall just say? Yeah, for sure. All right, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, Dave. All right, have a good night.